I was born and raised in what I would consider South Jersey, anyway. As we say, exit 3 of the New Jersey Turnpike.
Okay.
In the Glendora, Runnymede, Belmar area. So I was born and raised there. My father's still there. My sister and her family live in Williamstown.
Okay.
So I guess my familiarity is having grown up in Camden County anyway. And then of course my mother went to Stockton.
Yes. And what did she study?
Well, she was a 1977 alum. She was actually a nurse at Cooper. She had graduated in 1962 from St. Agnes Nursing School in Philadelphia. So at that time you could go to nursing school, you could get your RA, and be a nurse. But if you wanted to, in the mid to late 70s and into the early 80s, if you wanted to advance, or in some cases even keep your job, then folks were pushing for a bachelor's degree.
Right.
And so while I thought she had gone for the BSN, but I don't know if that's exactly where she landed, but she certainly,
she must have
graduated.
been in a really early nursing class, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, what the institution, I think was still, part of it was still being built on the Galloway campus,
right.
If I recall, because I just remember her, I remember her having classes in trailers and such, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I think when this opportunity presented itself, it was one, an opportunity to come home, and two, my mother passed a couple of years ago, so it was really an opportunity to honor her and her memory by leaving the institution she graduated from.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
All right.
Well, I gotta stop at this place. I got a job interview for a summer job. We pull up, big sign, YMCA Camp on Connecticut. Did you know this was a summer camp? I said, no. Have you ever been to summer camp? No. Do you like camp? I'm like, I don't like the outdoors.
Oh.
Walked in, the interview went something like, do you swim? No.
Really?
Land sports? No. Boating? No. Archery? No. Went down the whole list of all the activities. I said no to every one of them. He goes, why are you here? I think I might be good with kids. Left, we went all the way down to Virginia Beach, and my mom called me and said, you have to come home. I said, why? The guy, he hired me. And that was a pivotal moment for two reasons. Number one, my time at camp, not only would I meet lifelong friends, but it would become ultimately the reason why I became an educator. And two, what stood out for me there was, you don't have to be able to do all of these things, but there is a place for you here. And that, I think, has led my work. That it's okay for you not to know what you want to do. It's okay for you to not have a certain set of skills. But I promise you that when you come here to Stockton, we will have a place for you, and we will help you figure it out, and we will help you navigate what you need to navigate so that you can be successful. That institutions need to take a step back and decide who they are, what they want to be, and what their responsibilities are to the community. That doesn't mean we're changing the mission and values of an institution. We're not. But we also need to be realistic as to where is the most need.
Okay.
In the building that I was teaching in, when you came into the building, to the far left, there was a wall of all of the past presidents of the institution. I was number 12 at Southern. And I said, so when all of you walked into this building today, did you notice that wall on the left-hand side of the entrance? And a few people said, no, I've never really seen it. And somebody says, oh, isn't that the wall of the presidents? I said, yes. I call it the wall of dead presidents. Because I'm on that wall, and someday I'll be dead. And most people look at that wall and they have no idea who any of those people are.
Right.
And you look at the names on buildings and nobody knows who any of these people are.
Yeah.
So I hope that one day you will come back here with your child, or whomever, and you'll look at that wall and you'll see my picture and you'll go, I remember that guy. You know, he was a good guy and he cared about us.
Yeah.
I said, so that's the legacy I want to leave. The legacy that I think that we should leave actually lies in people, not in programs or things. I mean, all of those things are good, but at the end of the day, what we're doing, the experiences, the education, the experiences, the memories, and the opportunities that we're providing to our students, that's our legacy. Because everything I do, I learn from somebody else. Everything I do now have been shaped by individuals who I had relationships with, who influenced me in some way. And so I could only hope that we as a community are doing that for the students